Hey everybody, welcome to our channel, and just wanted to show you guys real quickly. So some of you may have seen that video today from the lightning strike that we had close to our house. We are getting some crazy weather. Look at that. Suddenly I'm thinking of that movie War of the Worlds. But this is located between the Harpoon Harry's. If you guys have never been, this is the Harpoon, or maybe you do know where I'm talking about, Harpoon Harry's, and the Inn on the River, I believe is the right name, Inn on the River. And you can see the river is just going crazy. Look how swollen up it is. I was watching their camera. They have a webcam. You can actually see it rising up. In fact, if you look down there, we'll walk down. It's actually coming all the way up onto this. And it looked like from the camera that it was actually getting ready to come across. So I wanted to come check it out. You can see how swiftly that it's moving. It's attracted a lot of people. You can actually see across the way over there, people are checking it out. There's been a lot of folks coming and going outside. But this would normally be a place that you can actually walk. And there's a 7-foot 4-inch clearance. And you aren't gonna walk under that right now, so look at that. How you doing there, Pepper Roll Bandit? Welcome. Yeah, it is crazy. This is right up there by the Harpoon Harry's, and I saw it on the webcam. You should not just, you'd imagine, you hear these trees smacking down there. I don't know if you can see them under the bridge, but massive debris, massive flooding. I was thinking about going up to the old mill and actually check it out because it is mad. I mean, this river is insane, and the water just keeps coming and coming and coming down. So I thought some people would really get a kick out of it. I saw it from, they have a webcam. If you guys check out the Inn on the River, it's located right across the Mellow Mushroom as you're coming in Pigeon Forge from Sevierville. They actually have a webcam, and if you check it out, you'll see, I'll put a link in the description later. I'll go back and put them on. It's right by the courtyard and right by the Harpoon Harry's that's out here. So you guys can see. But yeah, it's flooding. It's coming up pretty good. As I've sit there, oh, another big lightning bolt. This driftwood floated up, and you can see it's coming in. So I figured I'd capture this. Don't know how many people would actually join on the live, but I did want to show people as it happened. Pretty insane. I'm just going to set this down so you guys can kind of get an idea. That water is just insanely rushing. And this is really odd. It almost looks like it ebb and flows. If you watch, you'll see what I mean. It comes in and comes across. And they have put out the flash flood warnings for our whole area, so I can see why. This has come up since I pulled in, and it looks like it's coming up even more, so we'll keep an eye on that. It does look like it's cresting and coming across down at the end down there. We'll walk down and see that. Hope everybody's doing okay. Again, for the ones that are just joining, this is down by the Harpoon Harry's. They kept talking about how bad the flooding was going to be today, so I thought we'd check it out. The webcam from the Inn on the River showed it was pretty bad. So welcome to our channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, this is right across from the island by Five Guys, actually right by the Harpoon Harry's. If you guys know, great restaurant, Harpoon Harry's. This is the walking area down here. And you can see the water just coming racing over the walking area. Kind of reminded me of that movie, The War of the Worlds. You can start seeing all these big, huge pieces of stuff floating through the river. Look at this. You can hear them smacking the bridge down there. They're stuck up underneath. I imagine if you go to the old mill, it will be insane. Traffic is pretty heavy today, believe it or not. Pretty hefty coming into town. But I thought y'all may get a kick out of this. It is insane. There's a lot of people that have been coming out. That's a great vantage point from the Inn on the River. Look at that, a lot of debris floating down. But yeah, it is coming up. You can see, since I got here, you can walk out a little ways on that, but it is coming up for sure. Just set this down so y'all can check it out. Oh, more debris. I'll just set this down so y'all can check it out here. It's racing pretty good, like I said. You can see For those of you that have joined on, thank you. Like I said, I just wanted to record this so you guys can kind of get an idea how bad it really was. The water level is definitely coming up, which I've been keeping an eye on. Pretty insane. Hope everybody's doing okay. Crazy weather. Leave a comment if you watch this in the replay later, or if you're watching the video. Let me know what you think. Is your weather same in your area? I don't know about. I had a guy this morning comment on a lightning strike video that we had posted. If you check that out, it's a short that we did. Lightning struck, like literally I walked outside and the weather's been insane in the last couple of days, especially the rain that we're getting up here today. Absolutely incredibly insane. But this is right across from the Magic Quest. Again, this is near the Harpoon Harry's parking lot, actually by the Five Guys and the Paula Dean Lumberjack thing that they have going on over there. Sorry, some people that come up to say hello there. But yeah, so this is crazy. That's the weather that we've got going on. It is definitely coming up, as you can see here. This is the walkway. Really nice little walkway that you can come up to. The water is definitely coming up higher and higher. You can see each time it comes in, another little wave coming up almost to my feet. Yeah, it's definitely coming in. Higher and higher and higher. So we'll keep an eye on it. The road is pretty busy coming in today again. Of course, it's Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg, but it is really, really busy. So I feel sorry for those that are driving in this crazy weather. It has been insane. But if you guys want, stand by. I'm going to show you another vantage point. We'll walk down here and look. The water is really coming in, as you can see. This has really come up. Pepperoni, where are you at, if I may ask? Are you near our area as well, or where are you from? Hello there, Christy. I know where you're at. But yeah, this is the water is definitely coming way up, and you can see it almost each different time we walk by. It's coming up even more, like a beach. You got waves coming and going. Look at this nice piece of driftwood that just popped in a little while ago. Pittsburgh. Hello from Pittsburgh. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is our home where we live, about 15 minutes from here, and it has been storming like mad. This is the Harpoon Harry's. Talked to a guy from Boston. He said that you guys have been having some crazy weather as well up that way. So shout out to anybody that's joining our live. I hope you all can hear us and see us well. I do have a different set of microphone that I'm using now, so hopefully you guys can hear it well, much better. Check this out. So the water has actually come up higher. I thought it had. And it's actually dropped that here from somewhere. Oh, it's racing. Very unpredictable for sure. Yes, it is a lot of water. And the people that are on the on the river, great little vantage point. They actually, where I saw the webcam, they had it going on. So I saw it and it looked like it was actually already touching the parking lot, but just look how racing that water is. Hello to you if you just joined. Coming up. This is behind the motel now. You see where all the, it's actually coming across here. Yeah, so people can't even, you can't even, wouldn't be able to utilize this any further. So if people were, there was a, let me go back. Sorry about that. I was down here hanging out, getting back some signal. But you can see how bad it is, and it is coming up very quickly. Look at that. You see how fast, I'll just pause. Look how fast it's racing. Hello, if you just joined us. As I was saying, inn that's on the river right there in between Harpoon Harry's here and all. They had a webcam, and I saw it. I wondered how bad it was, and sure enough, it is just insanely flooding. Since I've gotten here, it's come up even higher. Very unpredictable if you're staying in a cabin or if you're staying somewhere that has a river. You might want to check it. I know a cabin a friend of ours owns today you would not be able to get to for sure. And again, these people are really wave hello. We review you here in the mountains. If you're first time on our channel, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll just give you guys a quick of what was going on. It's kind of weird watching this because, again, being local, people ride their bikes, walk here, and rarely do you get to see all this water this fast come in. And it has been nasty. And I may go down to the old mill. If you guys have ever seen the area, you'll know that the old mill. Hello there, Jeremy. Yes. Jeremy, if you don't mind me asking, where are you at? We are talking about that. The weather has been insanely crazy, especially here in Tennessee. We're local to the Great Smoky Mountains. We've got some friends from Boston, some people in the Pittsburgh area. Everybody's talking about how crazy the weather, especially the lightning. If you guys ever come to town, try it out. This is a great restaurant. It's called Harpoon Harry's. Really, really great spot. You can tell the water has definitely come up today. You see where that's all come in and flooded in and stopped. Yep, that's coming up even higher. And if you joined us on the replay back, this was the crazy weather and flash floods that are coming into Pigeon Forge. Look at that, y'all. I'm not kidding you when I say it's coming up. Look. But every other wave, it comes right across. Let's go over and check out this spot over here again. It's crazy how fast these floods can come up, but in the mountains, all this water coming down, this is nothing. I can only imagine how bad this is going to be later. Yeah, see, that's still coming up pretty good. This is a walkway, normally. A very flooded walkway. If anybody's interested, the traffic coming in today has been pretty busy. It looks like it's slowing down a little bit now. This is right across from the island. Right as you go over by the, this is the Harpoon Harry's. Really, really great restaurant if you've ever checked it out. By the La Quinta, Five Guys, you probably know the area. Mellow Mushroom, Magic Quest. And a very angry river. If you took the time out of your day to join us, thank you so much. Welcome to our channel if you're new. If you're not, well, then you know what you're in for. All right, I'm gonna head back. I was gonna walk out there, but I mean, it's super, super saturated. I figure you guys would say it's probably more of the same, but I was thinking about going up to the old mill. So if you guys have tuned in, I may go back and do another live from the old mill. That water is gonna be just incredibly racing, but this area here just, it surprised me because I figured by now it would be underwater. And I'm still waiting to see that just, as the song says, the levee break. There's so much debris coming up underneath there and getting stuck. I wish I could show you guys, but up under the river, under the bridge, it has all just collided. I feel like I'm doing a news thing. Look at this. And folks, look, I've got a torpedo coming in at me now, live. I don't know if I should move or not. Thumbs up or not? Should I do the radio thing? No. Look at all this debris. Look, it's War of the Worlds, people. War of the Worlds. Remember that movie? Come on. Gosh, it's coming. Another brother coming in. Look, here comes another one. Y'all, somebody just lost a dock. I will guarantee you that. Look at that. Should I go surfing? If I could get on it and ride it, I would. Look at that. Somebody has lost a dock or something for sure, because there's a lot of wood coming in. And once again, this is right across from the island as you're coming in, just before you get to light number 3, by the Magic Quest, by the Inn on the River. Saw some friends over there waving at us. Hello, if you're staying at the Inn on the River. If that was you waving, hello. And look, it seems like all that wood is meandering to the same spot right over there. Hey, Luane, I see that. Caraville, yes, sir. Caraville, this is crazy weather. I've been talking to a lot of people. If you just tuned in, I've talked to people in Boston, Pittsburgh, a couple different places. I posted a video earlier of a lightning strike that we saw, and the weather is incredible. Hello, Ian from Missouri. Hello there. Weather is just insane everywhere. It's just been really, really crazy. We're locals to the Great Smoky Mountains. We live right outside of the Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area. And again, this is a hotel I saw webcam called the Inn on the River. If you guys look it up, I'll post a link when I go home later in the description later. But they got a webcam, and you can see the water was really coming up. I figured by the time I get here, it was already coming up. Sorry about that. I had a phone call coming in, but this water is insanely racing. We have got a flash flood warning and advisory for the Great Smoky Mountains, and so if y'all know the area, you probably can't see it, but there's Mount LeConte in the background. All that water is going to be coming down later, so I would rather imagine this is all going to be pretty much tanked. Fairly sure. But anyway, I'm going to get out of this rain. I hope you all have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you watch this again later, thank you so much. Leave a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. Hope you enjoyed the video. I may go over, and like I said, depending on traffic, it is a little hectic today over there, it looks like. But I may go over and check out the old mill, because I guarantee it is insane, and maybe some other videos. If I don't go live, then I'll definitely post them later. So thank you, Jeremy. And you all be safe as well. Like I said, thank you all for tuning in. And again, if you guys would ever like to see anything reviewed, let us know. We try to capture the area as we see it and as we know it and love it. But I definitely had to see this because it is really, really, really bad. Thank you, Miss Christie. But can y'all, if you don't mind me asking, can you hear the sound from the water up under the bridge or no? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's pretty loud. It's pretty loud. All right, we're going to head out. I'm going to dry out a little bit. Thank you all so much, and we'll talk to you soon. Lightning struck Anderson County Rock Top. Be very careful. 911. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it is roaring. Lightning struck earlier. If you guys get a chance, not to try to put a plug out, but check out the short I did. I literally walked outside this morning, and lightning struck not even probably a quarter mile to half a mile, maybe a little bit further away, but you could see on the video, popped, and you could hear the sound right after it, so it's very close. Lightning has been insane this year, and the weather's been insane, so leave a comment. Let us know if you're watching later. How's that weather in your area? This is right outside the Great Smoky Mountains. And again, if y'all tune in, I will probably head down to the old mill, and I'm probably going to go down to the spur. And so I'll check the comments. If you guys want me to show you anything, I don't know if I'm going to make it to Gatlinburg today, but I may. It looks like the water's insanely crazy. I may. Leave a comment. Let me know if there's something that you'd like to see or something review. I'll definitely do that. Thank y'all so much. Hello, Miss Linda. Yeah, the weather is insane here. It is bad, bad, bad. This is right here at as you're coming in, Miss Linda, to the island. And they were talking about really bad flash floods. And I can see why, because it's really coming up. Since I've been here, I'm watching this little area come up and down. And it's really, really racing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get out of the rain. Like I said, thank y'all so much. Again, I'll put a shout out for Harpoon Harry's. If you guys have never tried seafood, if you want to, in the area, you ask if you've never tried Harpoon Harry's. It's really, really, really good. Harpoon Harry's Crab House. Now you know where I'm at. If you guys are in the area and you want to see any of the rivers are going to be swollen up, if you go to the island, all the parking lots are going to be really, really getting compromised right now. It's kind of a neat thing to see. But anyway, Luana, yes, it is. And thank you so much. Yeah, it is crazy. This has really rose up. As I said, I watched the webcam from the Inn on the River. If you guys check it out, I'll put a link in the description later, but it's called the Inn on the River, and there's a live webcam. And it showed it. It looked like it was coming up fast. So by the time I drove over here, it took about 15, 20 minutes. You can see, I mean, it's pretty bad. I've watched a lot. Oh, look at this, y'all. Let me pause for a minute. Look at this huge tree coming in. Look at this. Hold that thought. You want to talk about the power of water? That is a whole, look at that. Like it's uprooted a whole entire tree. Jeez. War of the Worlds. Look at that. All right. Check that out. Well, I see more of you joining, then you're not going to make me want to leave. I'm going to have to stay here for you. So if you just tuned in, thank you guys. This is right here in Pigeon Forge, one of the rivers. Right as you come into town, probably passed over this bridge and never saw it, but it is angry. I guarantee you can hear it today. Right before you get to the island, in between Harpoon Harry's restaurant and the inn on the river. And insane, crazy weather. We've had flash flood warnings come out, so rather predict this will be underwater here shortly. If you've been to the area, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of water that's going to be coming down from the mountains later on. So I was thinking about venturing over to the old mill and actually checking it out there. It's going to be a crazy thing. I might even go into Gatlinburg. So watch out for some videos. If I don't go live again, there'll be some more videos coming soon. I'll assure you that. But definitely the water is coming up. You can see. Be interesting to see in another hour what this looks like. Hey, thank you all again. My name is Sean. I'm sorry Christy couldn't be here with us today, but this is We Review You, coming to you from Pigeon Forge, as we always do. My gosh, I think I just rhymed. Have a great day, all. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you again soon.